Hey, is this the coach? How are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, in a new setup. Welcome, guys, to a new video. I haven't uploaded in quite some time. This past month has been very quiet. I barely uploaded like 10 videos in the last 30 to 35 days. Now we're going to slowly ramp it back up again once we get closer to FIFA 21. Obviously, I get excited. But before we get closer to FIFA 21, I think we need to take a step back and we need to take a look at my FIFA 20 career modes and rank them. I've never done anything like this, and I think it's time to do it. And it's time to be brutally honest with myself and you. Starting off this video with Liverpool. Yes, that was the first career mode we have done in the year. It has gathered over 300,000 views the first episode. And of course, with FIFA 20 just coming out at that point, it was a beautiful thing, and I personally really enjoyed recording that one. Obviously, as a Liverpool fan, it is huge for me. By the way, short-haired Johnny. Short-haired Johnny. I don't know. I don't miss him. Also, that guy's skinny. I'm strong. All right. I would mess that guy up right now. Just saying. I would smack him up. But let's move on into the career mode itself. Let's take a look at the team that we had when we began. This was the team that we had at the beginning with players like Wijnaldum, Henderson, Salah, Roberto Firmino, Mane, and all those guys. And now let me go over to the last episode and show you guys the team then. So this is the last episode, and surprisingly enough, I had Bruno Fernandes in the team. We had Ousmane Dembele. Bobby Firmino was still up top. Gnabry on the left-hand side. Alan and Goretzka in midfield. Wijnaldum for some reason playing right back at that point. I don't know why. Van Dijk, Longley in the defense with Robertson down the left. So no Trent, it seems. But overall, the Liverpool career modes at the beginning of the years are always a lot of fun to record for me. They really are, because obviously I'm a Liverpool fan and I really love playing with the team. But year after year, the Liverpool career modes have gotten easier and easier. And this is one of the issues that I have now in the upcoming year as well. I'm kind of glad that every single team out there... By the way, did you see that reserves team? Hold on. You see that reserves team, boys? Look at that. That is our reserves team. Lautaro Martinez, Doniel Malen, Almada, Olmo, Hudson-Odoi, Sangare, Martinez, again, Coop Miners, Cucurella. That was a dope little reserves team to have at that point as well. But let me move over to the final game here where you guys can see everything. Liverpool career modes are getting tougher and tougher to post because it is getting too easy. It is getting way too easy. By the way, look at the difference in the background. This looks so much better. Yeah, I personally really like the Liverpool career modes, but sadly, we have to move on from them. Time has come to move on from them. I think if I do get early access, I will do a one-season Liverpool career mode, or from the beginning of FIFA 21, I might do a one-season career mode where I try to win everything. But Liverpool is so good, and they will get upgrades on their ratings now in the upcoming year as well. It will get a little bit too easy. So for me personally, the Liverpool career mode last year, or for FIFA 20, it was a lot of joy to record. But if I had to give it a rating in terms of like enjoyment for myself and in terms of content, I think in terms of content, the Liverpool career mode was probably one of the better ones that I've done in FIFA 20 because I was so motivated. I really wanted to get stuck in. I really wanted to get the videos out to you guys, and the editing was class. Again, all these videos have been edited by Biscuit, so a huge shout out to him. I personally really wanted to get into this and just get stuck in, right? I was super motivated and I was looking at numbers rising and all that stuff, so that was great. But if I have to give it a rating, I would give it an 8 out of 10 to this Liverpool career mode. It was fun, but it was too easy and it was visible quite quickly. The last episode has 50,000 views, so starting off with 300,000, ending it on 50,000, that just shows you a lot of people were lost on the way, which is completely normal. No career mode will ever have a better last episode than first episode. That's basically impossible. No one has done it yet. I'm yet to see it. But yeah, for me personally, this is a 8 out of 10. I will not rate it too highly. It was fun to record. It was my team, so I can't go lower than 8. But in terms of content, we did a few great things in this one with the CaniSports introduction and all that stuff. So I really liked that one. And on we go, on to the second career mode. It is Leyton Orient, the road to glory that we had begun back then with 210,000 views. Not as big as Liverpool in terms of views, but still the fact that a road to glory like this gathered this many views on the first episode is a huge success to me, because it just shows there is high demand for stuff like this. And the Leyton Orient career mode, man, it was class. It genuinely was amazing. When we look at the team that we had at the beginning, this is going to be the biggest jump ever. Because it's a road to glory, we start off all the way down low in the leagues, and then we work our way back up. Legit, only one guy has survived throughout this entire series from this starting lineup, and his name is Lee Angol. You guys know him. I loved him. He was in that striker position, and he was an absolute monster for us, starting off at a 62 rating. Let me move over to the last episode and show you guys the team that we had put together at that point. Let's talk about the series itself. Here we are, right at the end, after 6 seasons that we have spent at the club. This was the team that we had, and it was amazing. Genuinely one of the most fun teams I've used in career mode in a long time. I was emotionally attached to these players, and Lee Angol went from a 62 rating to an 87 throughout the series. Obviously, we were using the cheat engine, and we were putting in manual upgrades to the players. After every season, we upgraded their potential manually, and we properly updated it, because the dynamic potential didn't really work properly on players like Lee Angol, who were putting up numbers every season. And sadly, the thing that I hoped EA would capture with dynamic potential, which was for them to go ahead and bring in a system that actually rewards players doing well by giving them proper boosts, it really didn't work as well as I hoped. But as you can see, the rest of the team here, this is ridiculous. Lee Angol 87. We had, hold on, let me go back, Johnny. Not that fast. Let me stop it right there. 87 rated Lee Angol. Cook from the Youth Academy, 86. Davis, the most insane player we have ever had in potentially any career mode ever. The Youth Academy talent as well, 95 rated. Ferreira coming in with his 86. We loved him. Jesus Ferreira was unbelievable. Begin had scored one of the most insane goals we have ever scored in any of our career modes. I still remember. It was ridiculous. In the defense, we had Gomez, Diop, Camara, Tavares, and then in goal, we had our very own Bennett from the Youth Academy as well, as far as I can remember. Then we had Collins, who was actually also quite a beast. Perez Sayol became a beast off the bench as well. So just in general, we put together a squad that was just unbelievable. And that squad, I think right here, we are playing in the Champions League final, if I'm not mistaken. One of these ones has to be the Champions League final. And of course, it had to be Perez Sayol, the super sub, Vermeulen, Lee Angol, pass inside, and the 95 rated beast, Davis, had scored to equalize to take us to 2-2 against Dortmund in one of the biggest games of the road to glory. For some reason, he was celebrating like that, but Davis was such a goat, man. I really enjoyed playing that career mode personally. It was so nice. And then there was another special moment somewhere around here. Here we go. Listen up.
Begin. 3-on-3. 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 In the middle. There's one man only. One man only. It is Davis. He has done it again. Look at him. 3-2. A hat-trick for the night.
He was so good, bro. He was so freaking good. And we are going to be winning the Champions League with Leyton Orient, which, again, as I said, was one of the best road to glories I've ever done personally. I absolutely loved it. And you guys seem to love it as well. That's why it lasted for 84 episodes last year. And I really want to do a road to glory again this year, because I personally feel in FIFA 21, with the training system, with the simulation system, most importantly, you can make a great road to glory and go through seasons a bit quicker, but in a nicer way as well. So I really like that. I can't wait for FIFA 21 to come out. For me, this career mode was the most enjoyable I had recorded. The only downside to it, which kind of ruined it for me, was that the career mode itself towards the end wasn't getting the views. And the reason for that being was that people were just too... But they were just thinking things got too easy. Now, here's the thing, guys. I will never on purpose lose. I will never go ahead and do like mistakes on purpose. I will never play a bad team on purpose just to lose or make it a big challenge for me. I have always said to you guys, I play on ultimate difficulty. I put it on as tough as I can make it without it being extremely unrealistic with them scoring bangers from outside the box all the time. It just got to a point where I got so comfortable with this team that I could destroy anyone. So that was something that people didn't enjoy. That was something that got people away from watching it. After a couple of seasons, I think after season 3, people kind of started moving away from the late and early career mode because they felt like it was getting too easy, which I kind of understand, but it was kind of sad to see that many people did not live through the last episode. It was amazing. I enjoyed this one so much. If I have to give a career mode that I've done this year a 10 out of 10, it's this one for sure. Leighton Orient is a 10 out of 10. I personally really loved it. An honorable mention for the sprint to glories of that year of FIFA 20. And here's the thing, what I need to realize more. These sprint to glories gather a lot of views throughout the year. 68,000 views on this one, which is a lot more than any normal career mode video I do, like an episode on a day-to-day basis. These sprint to glories are always a nice thing to do, and I need to focus on doing more one-off videos in the future. That is one thing that I desperately want to focus on when FIFA 21 comes out. I don't want to be just a guy that does day-to-day career mode episodes and that's it. I want to give you guys some quality content that you can watch over the year as well. Something that you can watch at any point and enjoy it rather than having it to be an episode-based type of system. So this was a very good start for the sprint to glories. We did like a Brazil one right here, and I really enjoyed it. So a lot more to come from this in FIFA 21. Hopefully a lot more one-off videos. Sim to glory, that's going to be something that you guys might see on my channel. I'm thinking about it because the new simulation system just makes things so much nicer. So we're going to do potentially a sim to glory. Just wanted to let you guys know right now in case anyone tries to steal that idea from me in FIFA 21 before it comes out. All right, here you go. Let's move on to the next proper career mode series. On to one of the biggest projects that I ever done and one of the biggest disappointments in my YouTube career. It was the FIFA 20 Cinematic Dortmund career mode. The idea behind this career mode was that I take away the aspect of you guys seeing me. I take away the aspect of you having to focus on me, and I give you guys a story. I give you guys like a series to watch, like a Netflix series type of thing, you know, something where it's a lot more about the story of the games. It's about the story of what's happening, the downsides, the upsides, the good things, the bad things, and just showing you guys everything in a cinematic way as well, while also progressing throughout the career mode and making the team better, making signings on all that stuff. But sadly, even though I put hours upon hours into this career mode, it never really turned out to be what I expected it to be. The first episode had 76,000 views, which was good at that point. The first epi actually did quite all right, around 5k likes, but still it just didn't come out as something that I hoped it would be. For me personally, it was one of the biggest projects I've done this year, and it was one of the most depressing moments of FIFA 20 for me personally, because I know that I had put so much effort into these videos, and I knew that for me personally, I thought this could be the thing that takes me to the next level in terms of career mode content creation. And sadly, it didn't turn out that way. And it's my fault for letting it get to me like that. It's my fault for seeing that it doesn't do as well as I hoped it would, and then taking a step back and saying, you know what? I've lost motivation. I'm like, I did this. I thought this would be great. I thought this would be amazing. And then things didn't work out, and I gave up. I kind of stepped away from it, and yeah, didn't really show any resilience in that case. And I think one of the biggest mistakes that I made in this series was the intro was great, right? 2 minutes of a great intro, And then there's literally me showing player stats for 6 minutes. What the hell was I thinking? Like, legit, what was I thinking at this stage to show players and their stats for 6 minutes? It's Dortmund. People know Dortmund already. Show the key players, move on. I should have done that for maybe 1 minute. I did this for 6 minutes. A huge mistake by myself. And by that point, probably a lot of viewers had left the video. I actually saw it in the analytics as well. But in the first 8 minutes, from minute 2 to minute 8, where I showcased the team, lots and lots of people hopped off the series and never gave it a chance again. So that was my mistake. Never should have done it. Great intro for 2 minutes and then messed it up with 6 minutes of unnecessary stat talk. That was a big mistake that I made that I will never make again. I just thought, oh, it looks so nice when you have the player on the left and you can see the stats on the right and you can like go through it while talking about it and also have some gameplay in the background. It just was a decent idea in my head, but it didn't really work out in YouTube terms. So for me, the cinematic career mode, in terms of content creation, in terms of editing, in terms of just putting in the time and effort, this was a 10 out of 10 for me personally. But in terms of success on YouTube, in terms of how it came out, in terms of how the feedback was, it probably is like a 5 out of 10 for me. And that is the reason why we stopped that career mode. So sadly, the Dortmund one remains to be a failure of myself in FIFA 20. And I take that on the chest and I just move on with it, and we won't make that mistake again. After Dortmund, we started off the Coach to Glory. Yes, the Coach to Glory series. We started that off with a very interesting team, Racing, I believe it was. And it started off in Argentina. It is a series where it takes us season after season. It takes us into different leagues. And I personally enjoyed it. It was very nice. A lot of people really liked it. First episode, 83,000 views, 6,000 likes on it, which is great. But as we moved further into the series, things didn't go as well as I hoped at times. And sometimes we picked the wrong teams, maybe the wrong leagues. But the main thing with the Coach to Glory for me personally was to experience different leagues finally, and like stop being stuck within the leagues like the Premier League, the Bundesliga, the Italian league. Just being able to move into leagues where I would have never gone before. And the fact that people gave it a chance and watched it meant a lot to me. We had the Copa Libertadores added in FIFA 20 at that point, so that's why we took that team and tried our best to win it with them. So yeah, personally, the Coach to Glory started off really well. Let's take a look at the last team that we had. So the Coach to Glory ended at Arsenal. We had a team with Martinelli, Nelson, Pepe, Cunha, Rojas from the Racing team, Guendouzi, Firpo, Gene, Jallo, Emerson, and Leno. And as you can tell by the views and as you can tell by the likes, this was not the series that was working out well on my channel. This just wasn't working at the end. After 32 episodes, we ended the Coach to Glory. For me personally, I would have to give this one a 6 out of 10. Actually, yeah. You know what? I'll give this one a 5 out of 10 as well. It was another failure. It wasn't as good. And due to the numbers being as low, I let it affect myself. And you could see it in the videos. I was just recording to record at that point. I wasn't really putting my heart and soul into it, to be honest. And I can say that now that the time has passed. I personally just wasn't seeing the numbers on this one. And the reason why this series kind of crashed massively is because of another series which blew up. So let's take a look at it. And here is that series, PES 2020 Become a Legend series, where we had begun a career as Benjamin Aguero Maradona, 108,000 views, 7k likes approximately. And that, my friends, was one of the most fun things to record for me, especially the first like 20 to 30 episodes were outstanding. The support that you guys were showing on this series was unbelievable. And I'm so proud that I took the chance of moving away from the game that I normally always post to a game that people don't really know me for, right? It is always scary as a content creator to take a leap like that, but you guys have shown unbelievable love at that time, and I really, really, really do appreciate it. Now, obviously, it says rating my FIFA 20 videos on the top left there, but technically, this is part of our content this year, and because we started posting this series, the Coach to Glory episodes that came after it got ruined. They had no chance against the Benjamin Aguero Maradona story here. No one really cared about anything else than Benjamin at that point, and it was amazing. Genuinely, so much fun to record this one. Let's go to the final episode and see how the numbers were at that point. So after 49 episodes, the Benjamin story is coming to an end right here. We are looking at Barcelona playing against Real Madrid right here, and Benjamin obviously playing a big role in this game. As always, he needed to take the team back into the glory days right here, trying to beat Barcelona, of course. And yeah, for me, it was one of the most enjoyable things to record, but as it was with many series out there that I've recorded in the past, and this seems to be a reoccurring issue that I've had. I'm so happy right there, by the way. I'm celebrating like crazy. I always start off the first couple of episodes, things go extremely well. The numbers are really high. And then for some reason, once we get into like past episode 6 or 7, I lose the energy. I lose the motivation that I had to take things to the next level. For me, in my brain, there's a mistake. My brain always thinks, you know what? The first episode has to be banging, and then the rest, it's all right. You don't have to it doesn't have to be insane because the people are already hooked. That's a mentality that I had throughout my years of YouTube, which just isn't the right way of doing things. Like, I am going to be completely honest with you guys and tell you, I know for a fact that I can do a million times better than I'm doing right now. I know a lot of people might look at my sub count and think, wait, this guy has over 300,000 subscribers. He's surely successful. He shouldn't be complaining, right? No, honestly, I think if I took this YouTube thing as serious as I'm technically taking the gym right now, where I'm like, anytime, any point in my life right now, all I can think about is the gym. If I could put that discipline that I have for the gym into making YouTube videos, honestly, I think I would have 5 times as many subscribers as I do right now. Like, I believe in myself that much, but it is very important for me to take things to that level in the upcoming year. With FIFA 20, I really want to go next level. I want to change things up. And I know I've said this in the past a couple of times. I know I've said this 100 times in the past of my videos, but lately, due to me working out every single day, due to me like being so disciplined in my private life and in my personal health, it is transferring over to wanting to take that discipline into my creative world as well. So that's something that I desperately want to do. I really hope you guys are super excited for FIFA 21 when it comes to my channel, because I want to take it extremely seriously and treat it as a proper job. I cannot tell you the amount of days where I recorded a video early in the morning. I would wake up at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., record a video for 1 hour, send it to Biscuit, and then sit back and enjoy my day. I would work for 1 hour a day. A proper content creator treats his day just like any other person works, right? A proper content creator just sits there and works on his craft for 8 hours a day at least. For me, I was getting lazy. I was getting very lazy, and I'm willing to say that. I'm willing to be honest enough about that. So for me also, it's very important to recognize these issues, because the best way to better yourself is to realize what you're doing wrong, accept it, be honest to yourself, and move on to bigger and better things. So I am here to accept all the blame. I have no one else to blame. It's me. It's not the YouTube algorithm. It's nothing else. It's me. So we're going to change it up in FIFA 21. For the Become a Legend series, I will have to give this one a 9 out of 10 personally. It started off incredibly well, and then it trickled down a little bit towards the end as well. But I had a blast recording this one, and I really loved it. So Sadly, Pro Evolution Soccer doesn't bring out a proper game for FIFA 20 for Pro Evolution Soccer 21. They are just bringing in a season update, so we probably won't see this again in the upcoming year. Sadly, that's just how it is, boys. Maybe we might do it on FIFA. We'll see. So then after that, we started off the Newcastle United career mode. And as you can see in the intros of the first episode, I always put a lot of effort into it. I need to do that for nearly every episode. I need to put some time into it, no matter what number of episode it is, not just the first couple of episodes. Again, 212,000 views, 10,000 people liked the video. By the way, we have the same outfit. You can see the difference now in me and the Johnny from the past. This is actually fun. But yeah, the Newcastle career mode obviously did really well on the channel. I was very, very happy about this one because it was late into the year of FIFA 20. It was the financial takeover idea that was floating around all the time, and it gained a lot of success on the channel, and I was very happy with it. Now let's go to the final episode and check it out. Right here you can see the first episode's team: Gale, Joy Linton, Shelby, Hayden, Fabian Scher, Willems, Yedlin. Let's take a look at the final squad. In contrary to the other episodes before, other series before, the Newcastle episode actually held a good amount of viewers, 30,000 viewers in the last episode and 3k likes. The other ones had like 1 to 2k likes in the final episode. So it just shows that people were sticking around for a lot more on this one, despite the team being extremely overpowered towards the end of it. If you just take a look at this one right here, where's the team? Come on, show me the team, Johnny. Show me the team. There it was for a second. So we had Depay, Neres, Saint-Maximin, Bardi, Douglas Luiz, Partey, Soyuncu, Mugasu, who I really liked, Mendy, Klosterman, Ramsdale. It was once again one of the more enjoyable career modes after the downtime of the Benjamin series. It was nice to see something going up in the trajectory as well. As my camera goes off, as always, typical Johnny, the setup might have changed, the camera hasn't. You can see right here, we had a decent squad right there, and it was a very successful career mode. I was really happy with it. And again though, overall, if I'm being completely honest with myself, this year has been more of a maintaining my position. Let me show you what I mean by that. So as you guys can see on this screen, this is my YouTube analytics page. It shows you that the last year we gained, in the year of FIFA 20, we gained 26,000 subscribers. That is nowhere near where I want it to be. It's basically last year we had like 40 to 50k subscribers coming in. This year we only had 26. And that just shows you I didn't do the right things. I didn't make the right moves. I didn't put enough effort into it. I didn't believe in myself enough. I wasn't disciplined enough. Again, going back to the Newcastle career mode, by the way, I will give that an 8 out of 10. Newcastle deserves an 8 out of 10 for me personally. Really enjoyed recording that one, and it was a blast. Sadly, the financial takeover didn't happen in real life. At least you guys got to experience it in the game. But again, showing you guys once again, I am not happy with this. I am not happy with gaining 26,000 subscribers in a year of career mode. People out there are gaining hundreds and thousands of subscribers a year doing career mode. I am doing something wrong. I was doing something wrong. And for FIFA 21, again, I want to be quite transparent. Things are going to change. We're not going to have the same system where we just post episode after episode. Only the first episodes are huge and they're hype and the rest isn't. That's not going to happen anymore. I am going to sit here for at least 8 hours a day working on my craft, not just on my streams, but also on my YouTube videos. We are going to change things up big time. Biscuit will know about it. Of course, he's going to watch this video as well, I assume. So we're going to change things a lot in FIFA 21. So make sure that you guys are aware of it. I hope you guys are looking forward to it. I am super hyped for FIFA 21 because I don't think I've ever been this motivated in my life. I can't wait to achieve great things. I can't wait for you to be here to experience it with me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, in which I had to be brutally honest with myself and let you guys know what I think about my personal content. At the beginning of the series, first 5 episodes, bangers. Great editing, great music, great banter, great humor, all that good stuff. Great. And then after that, it's a slippery slope down. This upcoming year, we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to take things to the next level, hopefully. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to do more videos like these. I was thinking maybe to start talking about some transfer deals that are happening in real life in this manner with me in the top right. And then you can have the news on the left-hand side and we can talk about them. Maybe something that we might have to hop into because obviously right now the transfer window is crazy. Talking about that, I have a video idea. I might do a video with all the transfers from the Premier League put into one team, trying to achieve greatness with that team. Can they win the Premier League by themselves? Something like that. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good day. See you guys on the next video. Take care and peace.